We need to talk about the fight. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano streamed on Netflix on Friday, November 15th. The match was scheduled as a co-main event at the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. Katie Taylor won by undisputed decision, but the crowd, the broadcasting team, the commentators, they called it a robbery and they didn't agree with the judge's decision. It was one of the most anticipated fights in women's boxing history. I had goosebumps the whole fight. I rewatched it 3 times, and these two put together an incredible show. Today we are going to break it all down: the blood, the controversy on the headbutt, the point deduction, the judges, the post-fight interviews, Serrano's retraction, and of course, we're going to talk about what's next for these two, because some people are already talking about a trilogy. Let's start with Katie Taylor, 38 years old. She's still proving she's one of the best, one of the greatest athletes ever. She's the undisputed super lightweight champion. When she started, boxing was banned in Ireland, so she had to disguise herself as a boy to fight. This fight against Amanda Serrano came 2 years after the historical fight at MSG in 2022. And this fight was her first defense of the super lightweight titles she reclaimed after she suffered her only career loss against Chantel Cameron in 2023. Now let's talk about Amanda Serrano. She spent most of her career fighting at 126 pounds, where she is the featherweight champion. So it means that to fight Katie, she had to go up 3 divisions, from 126 to 140 pounds. This says a lot about her grit, her determination. As the commentator said, she is a tough fighter, period. Amanda is the queen of records. She fought across 7 weight divisions. Let me say that again, 7 weight divisions. Let's also not forget that Amanda Serrano is number 1 among female fighters in punches thrown, punches landed, and power punches landed. And Katie Taylor is number 2 in those same categories. This means that their defense, their precisions are unmatched. And we're talking about 2 of the absolute best to ever put on gloves. Okay, let's talk about the fight. I'm going to show some tweets after. This fight was monumental. 70,000 fans at the AT&T Stadium. The largest crowd ever for a women's boxing match. The fight was broadcasted on Netflix. I think Katie Taylor brought home $6 million, which really speaks a lot about how far women's boxing has come and how much these two have done to elevate the sport. Both fighters really understood the assignment. Amanda Serrano entered the ring wearing a bulletproof vest, like to say, I'm ready for war. While Katie walked to the ring really calmly, steadily, almost soaking in all the emotion. It might be her last fight if she doesn't accept to do the trilogy. The atmosphere was really electric. I really had major FOMO for not being there. But let's get into the fight because it was intense. Briefly talk about the rounds, because in round 1, Amanda Serrano landed the left hand that sent Katie briefly to the ropes, but Katie is Katie, and by round 3 she really found her rhythm. Her lateral movement and combination started to frustrate Serrano, but Serrano wasn't at all backing down. Round 4, you saw it, things got messy, and Katie during a clinch went at Serrano's eye, and she opened a nasty cut over Serrano's right eye. And from that moment, I think that Amanda started to suffer a little bit, because obviously when you have the cut over your right eyes, you cannot properly see. Serrano's corner was livid. They had all the right to be. To be honest, this is not the first time that Katie Taylor is accused of headbutting. Chantel Cameron's team made some similar claims. Amanda Serrano said this in the post-fight interview. Katie was warned by the referee multiple times for excessive use of her head. She even had a point deducted in round 8 after another clash. The crowd didn't like it, and you could hear the boos through the stadium. Round 9, Serrano was giving it all despite the blood that was impairing her vision. Round 10 was chaos. Both fighters went all out, trading punches. It was a brutal back and forth. Fans were on their feet. It was pure joy to watch. And then the final bell rang. Tension, there was a controversy, the scorecards were read, they were all in favor of Katie Taylor. Serrano's corner again was visibly upset. Amanda didn't hold back during her post-fight interview because she accused Katie of fighting dirty. She said, "She kept headbutting me, it's what she does." Even the commentary team was not happy with the decision. They call it a robbery. But then the morning after, I'm going to show you now the tweet. Here it is. Serrano had some Serrano was a little bit softer on her stance because she took her social media to retract her claims. She said, tempers flare in the heat of battle, and you say things you shouldn't. Katie and I are cool outside the ring and the best dance partner inside it. She even hinted to a potential trilogy, saying that whenever our teams agree, I'll be ready. This speaks a lot about the respect that these two have outside of the ring. Was the judge's decision fair? That's up for debate, and I think we're going to talk about this fight for years. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano really solidified their importance and their legacies as one of the two greatest fighters in women's boxing, actually in boxing history, because together they elevated women's sports, they were advocates, they brought the sport to a whole new level. I want to show you also this tweet from Clarissa Shields. She chimed in. So what's next? Serrano has already said that she's ready for a trilogy, and Katie has opened the door as well. The triple is on, but the big question is, where is it going to happen? Dublin would be poetic. Dublin would be incredible. A proper homecoming for Katie. But Puerto Rico would be incredible too, especially given Amanda Serrano's legacy. And let's also not forget MSG, where this rivalry began. But here's the thing, both fighters are almost at the end of their career. Katie's 38, Amanda is 36. If the trilogy is going to happen, it needs to happen soon. I cannot think of a better way for both of them to put together a great show, a one final epic fight. Okay, guys, Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano was an incredible moment for women's boxing. Please tell me what you think. Did Katie deserve the win? Or please let me know. I'm curious. Drop everything in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you next time.